elementals who tried to steal a gem from the bird lady. He ran off after threatening people, and yeah, that's where we're at.
Also, Hagen had a little bit of a insight into some of his past and his PTSD.
That's fair.
Also, Eladar hired King.
Oh, I also hired
Yeah,
King.
there was quite a bit going on, wasn't there?
Yeah,
Yes.
There was a lot going on.
There was a fair amount before the end.
Yeah, the end
No.
kind of took it all up.
It did. It took all memory.
After quite an emotional experience, we'll go back to the campsite as
Might
the
I add
dome.
that I did not sleep. I stayed up all night, so I have exhaustion.
Okay. I was going to allow you to go back to sleep if you would like. And
Well, no, because Cinda fell asleep on me, and I'm just going to make sure she sleeps all night.
Okay, then. Very well. Right. So. The Vake has just left. What are you doing? Collective.
Asleep, because she was trying to ignore the rain. I don't know if she really knows anything that happened. So, that's her.
Yes. Okay.
I was curled up by the fire, tucked in a little ball, wet from the rain.
Is the sun coming up?
It's still like 3-4 in the morning.
Oh,
So-
yeah. No, I'm still up, and I'm just keeping watch while everybody else sleeps.
Okay.
Thank you, Eladar.
I have this image of Tap, like, worming his way into, like, some of Cinda's clothing just to fall asleep there, and she's gonna freak out when she wakes up.
Oh no! If I see the motherfucker get close to you, I'm kicking him.
What?
He's getting booted.
Kick him into the fire.
No,
You'd actually like that.
currently Tap is curled up by the fire trying to keep warm. He's
Hagen's gonna be trying to sit close to Cinda.
Oh, my
How
little
do I
buddy.
give myself exhaustion?
You're probably sleeping, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's under
He's
conditions.
just kind of sitting next to you.
Conditions. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess I sleep through the night.
When the sun comes up, I'll slowly wake Cinda up, and then start to wake everybody else up.
Okay.
King drinks a lot, but does sleep.
Gotcha.
Guy after
Alright.
my own heart.
Eventually, the storm passes, leaving the ground wet around you, and surprisingly, the fire has withstood the light rain as Eladar set up a impromptu lean-to to cover the flames from the wet and the rain and the wind. And eventually, the daylight greets you
Fuck.
as you all, except for Eladar, get a full long rest.
I'll take that. Thank
Yeah, I
God.
need that.
I had like 0 spells.
Still have
I'd say it's daylight for a little bit until everybody wakes up, because you did the battle at 2 in the morning, 2 in the morning. So it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. The sun's been up for about an hour and a half already. I would know this because I wake up at 4 in the morning for work. But yes, the entire party comes to, and the Vake has not returned.
Okay. So Eladar wakes me up, and we do our duty to wake everybody else up.
He's really not coming back.
It seems to be the case.
So be it.
What happened? I passed out.
That's actually a very good question.
Vake threatened Cinda and left the group.
What?
Yeah, well, that's actually not even the part that I'm most concerned about. Yes, that did happen. I'm not thrilled about it.
Do I need
If he
to
comes
go
back,
to
I'll hit him
the
myself. Only if he comes back. I am actually more concerned about what happened to cause the trouble in the first place. With the elementals? Were they?
What? I'm having a hard time remembering last night.
Well, we were attacked by those elementals. They seem to be after you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, they didn't-
stone.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
actually,
gonna
that
say, it
little
didn't seem
stone
like they
of
were about
yours.
her. It was about the stone.
Don't know too much about the stone, so I assume it was her.
I think we're missing one four-horned elephant in the room. Who's this?
Oh, sorry, that
this is,
analogy is
He
making
fought
me
with
laugh.
us.
He did fight with us. That was
This
very
is
nice. of him.
King. I've hired him to accompany us on the mission.
King
And
just
you
kinda
see-
bows his head.
The
Pirate
familiar
adventure.
red imp peek up from the beyond the fire. He's like right here. Oh, he is right here. There he is. He pokes up. Yeah, I hired him too. What's up?
How much does he owe you?
Oh, you're alive.
60
Yeah.
gold.
That's what
How
I said.
much do you owe her?
Now 160 gold.
I take out 160 gold from my pocket and give it to him. Now you pay her.
Nope.
Yes?
I gotta earn it.
No, just take the money and then give
Nope.
it to her.
Nope.
Please.
I
It
just-
says nowhere in your contract that you have to earn this money.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nah.
if you were to drop some coin onto the ground, then it belongs to no one, and anyone can pick it up.
Actually, I would like to raise a point. Tap, didn't the reason that you left us the first time be that you tried to steal the money you owed me from Eladar specifically?
Yeah, but then it would have been I earned it because I stole it.
Okay, so
Oh no, I'm looking the opposite direction.
Nah, I'm not gonna steal it from you again.
I fucking kicked the little shit.
It has to be his decision. It can't be on you.
I don't understand your kind, King.
You don't have to.
Plus, I kind of want to stick around. You got some really interesting people.
Wait. So, you no longer owe King any money, correct?
Well, I mean,
This is correct, yes?
Ginger, did you pay him the 60 gold?
I did.
Okay, then,
I
yeah, I don't.
fucking stab him so he disappears.
Okay. Go ahead.
He's
Make an
only gonna
attack.
be back.
Fuck your NPC. Oh no, he's gonna hire another guy!
Now that hits.
He's gonna come back with our new player. You know that, right? He's just gonna keep.
That's
Comes
how
back with
Zia's
Zia's
gonna get
player.
it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You bitch!
I stab him again!
How small is this guy, actually?
We roll initiative now.
Alright,
How
fuck
big is
it.
this guy?
He's a little boy. He's just
Yeah, he's a
tiny.
little guy.
He probably has 1 or 2 hit points right now.
No, like,
Yeah. Good job, Imp.
a half a
Wish
foot
you were
tall, 1 foot tall.
Okay.
Smaller than that.
Because I want to bite him. 'cause
Oh my god.
So do I just
Come
go
on,
again?
Yeah,
Flesh in your
just
teeth.
engage in combat. Go ahead. What'd you roll? Alright, well,
This is such a quick initiative.
yep.
Fuck.
And he poofs.
At least another week away from him.
Not even.
It's been about a week since we sent him off on his own.
Yeah, because he was looking for him.
Yeah, he spent a few days earning the money to hire me.
He obviously
I'll
didn't.
have to do the
because I
same
paid.
thing again.
Okay. Well, that's one thing solved. We are down a barbarian, and we have a stone that apparently makes us a homing beacon for bullshit.
Oh, that fight actually should have went totally different. Oh, no.
Actually, I think I'm gonna handle this thing really quick.
God, you gotta stop doing that!
Oh, what?
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 No, he's up there.
Oh my god.
How did you get back so fucking quick?
What did I tell you?
He like rubs his neck a little bit, and just like, God, that hurts every single fucking time.
I'm gonna roll myself
This
wisdom saving
fucking
throw.
imp is going to haunt our fucking party.
If I roll less than a 14, I am shooting him. Okay, he's not getting shot.
I like put my hand on the arm that usually has the gun.
I didn't. Hey, so
King
are you
looks
just
unamused.
going to show up if you like poof again, like right now?
Sylphio's in the same boat.
Yeah, I told you, I'm in a contract. I can't leave it.
You left the first time?
Well,
Killed him.
yeah.
Didn't he just die right now?
And I ended up not coming back to the right place right away, but it worked this time. So
Wait, I go up to Eladar and whisper in his ear. We could always strap him to an arrow and then fire him far away.
That wouldn't work. It
I
would
whisper
that
into
arrow.
Cinda's ear. Do you know spells to send him home?
Oh, she pulls out her spell book. I actually haven't picked what I was gonna learn for today, so give me 1 second. Everybody talk amongst yourselves, preferably about the stone.
So,
What
this stone.
is this?
It's just this little thing. She takes it out. It's a little red, slightly brighter now, ruby that seems to pulse with the energy of a storm.
May I see it?
Are you gonna give it back?
Yes.
Do you promise?
King just kind of squints his eyes and says, "Forget it."
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, brother.
Sophia, why do you want it?
I have my
Seems to primarily cause you trouble, right?
Alright, the first 2 times was mental trouble. Now this has actually gotten serious. I will figure it out.
Cinda shuts her
Okay.
book. No.
DM,
yeah.
I am proficient in religion, and based on where I'm from, I'd like to know if the stone seems familiar, or if I might have heard of something like it, just at a glance.
Okay. Yeah. Roll religion.
Oof.
Nope.
I can
Yeah.
give him an inspiration.
It does not look like. I mean, it looks similar to some of the stones, but the substance within is like it's not the same substance that you're familiar with.
Okay.
Okay.
This is really shady guy. I think that's the one on the roof. He gave it to you.
Yeah. This fucking hoit.
He seemed very seedy, very shady.
I think he seemed
Did
more
you
aloof
break
than
it?
anything.
Maybe.
Actually, I have a solution to so you have it on your person, right, Sylphia?
Yes.
And that seems to not be enough to keep it out of the, the sights of whatever's tracking it down. But I actually have a spell to hold on to things that completely removes them from this plane of existence. And I haven't gotten to try it yet, so I would really like to, if you are amenable.
This is the same one that you used to try and steal the bow from me.
No, see, that's a temporary. It would only hold on to something for like an hour. This holds things indefinitely, as long as they're not too heavy.
Ah, okay.
What is
I can-
Cap doing?
Open it and unopen it.
I see this motherfucker just skittering around.
I bet he's stealing all his coins. I'll just turn the other way.
Okay, what's your passive perception?
20.
Mine's
Okay.
9.
Yeah.
Let me see.
He's
15.
currently like looking at Higgin, how he dresses,
Jesus.
just like he's just absolutely fascinated with Higgin right now.
Eldar does not let this guy out of his sight.
Fuck no.
Fuck this guy. I
Higgins
want
just
him dead.
Sitting there, he's not really. He's not even acknowledging. He's just kind of staring at the ground.
Now that I see that he's checking out Hagen, I'm fucking eyes beating on him.
Yes, Tap is a very little bastard. So, do you want to try this? Do you want to keep it in my vault?
We can try it, but as soon as any danger comes up and it goes after you, I'm taking it back. Zerk will fucking kill me if anything happens to you.
I mean, I appreciate it. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, she starts digging in her bag, and she says to the rest of the party, if there's anything else you guys want to keep in my, storage locker of secrets, speak now. And
I'll
she
handle my own
pulls
beer.
out. She pulls out.
Go
ahead.
I was gonna say, I hand you my vintage bottle of Lionette wine.
Oh, okay. That should be kept safe. So she pulls out 5 pieces of sapphire, and she arranges them in a little circle, and she casts, which takes 11 minutes, Cinda's Vault of Sapphire.
Nice.
Oh, I need the things. Put the things in the... She's, preparing the ritual. You need to put them inside the circle, so the stone, the wine, anything else that you want to keep. Tap, if you want to go for a little adventure. Hop in.
Actually, no, come here, let's put you in this.
He's not even paying attention to you. He's just
Alright,
like
we want Tap in
fascinated.
it. We can tie him up.
Can I grab him and
over
force
and
him
I
in
grab
there?
Tap.
He has to stay in the circle while I cast it, so you might want to tie
Okay,
him up.
if you make an aggressive move, yeah, he's going invisible and he's flying away.
Well, he has to...
I want to jump on him and, grab him with my teeth. Like a grapple.
Alright, you're fast enough to do it. Okay. Make an attack roll.
Oh boy.
Oh shit, what am I doing?
At disadvantage, because he does go invisible.
Did Snow even do this? Alright.
If Snow wouldn't, Eladar's definitely jumping at him.
He's gonna kind of roll out of the way of this sudden commotion.
Oh, wait, I need to roll
Disadvantage,
twice.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he goes invisible and you kind of try to oh gosh.
He gets a
you try
real
to,
good
You try
glimpse
to
of my teeth.
guess of where he's gonna be at in his flight, and you snap nothing but air.
Guys, I'm trying to
damn.
concentrate.
What is even happening?
So does he disappear?
Wow.
We'll get him next time.
What's that spell? I've not seen that before. And you just
So, he's leaning over while she's doing this.
He'll get down on his knees and watch as he's laying out the crystals.
This is actually one of the spells I bought while we were in Zadash. I'd heard about it through just tales of extraordinary wizards, and there's a wizard I really admire who had this spell. He invented it himself, and I asked Pumat's soul if he could contact this wizard and get me a copy of it, basically. Except I adjusted it slightly to fit my own personal aesthetic. So it used to be amber, not sapphire, but I figured sapphire would work just as well, and so we're about to find out because I haven't cast it yet.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Do it.
It actually takes a minute. She's still drawing symbols.
So, did the little imp, oh shit, did he have any objects on him?
None that you can see.
Where would he keep them?
Alright, perfect.
Prison pocket?
Yeah. No, even just a belt.
Maybe
a belt, a
loincloth.
shirt, anything. Yes, a cloth, yes.
You're not gonna use locate creature or locate object, are you? Because that's an
Well, I
obscenely
could.
powerful spell. Max, like that at all.
Clearly.
Max?
Higgins dog. Okay, class, does my spell work?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the spell. It works.
Yep.
It works.
I used it. Everything goes in it, even the stone.
Sylvia's still holding the stone.
You have to put it in the middle.
She's hesitating.
Sylvia, I swear to God, if I use this spell slot, and put the stone in, and I'm gonna be pissed.
I'll say you can hold it until you're ready. It won't be that big of a deal.
It's a completely protected sphere. I don't think anything beyond something incredibly powerful, if I do say so myself, would be able to track that the stone is inside this.
Alright. She's being an idiot.
Is he uninvis now?
No.
Okay.
He can stay invis for a while.
Yeah.
Damn, if he had an object on him, it'd be on his ass.
If I cast detect magic, then, yeah.
I understand you all don't like this imp, but he has a contract, and until it's fulfilled, you're going to waste your time trying to get rid of him.
I mean, I'm always trying my favorite.
Alright,
Paula?
everybody. Fuck.
Kala, at the bottom of the chat, there's it says public role. Go ahead and click the drop down menu, and then go to private GM role. Okay.
Secret.
Shit.
Secrets.
What, can I get your guys' passive?
20.
Perception.
9.
Okay.
Perception.
Okay, Kings. 15.
My passive perception is 13. Oh no, it's 16.
Okay. You see, palming in Sophia's hand, she's messing with the stone, the ruby, and she also has another gem that she's kind of twirling in her palm, and she's thinking. Everybody that, except for Cinda, can make an insight check.
All right.
It wouldn't have gone well anyways.
Okay.
Alright, insight.
I'm not great at these.
Cinda's very concentrating on her spell work. And she's actually explaining it step by step to Higgin.
My VCC's not working right now.
Question, if I roll
Try
insight,
reloading it.
but my passive insight is higher, do I take my passive insight?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. So,
Your passive insight is higher than a 22?
Sophia,
No, it's only
how-
an 18.
how are you feeling about giving up the stone right now?
It's still not finding it. Oh well.
She's not feeling it. She's not feeling it. She's really.
Would a persuasion check help?
She's looking at it very intently. She's trying to chewing on her cheeks. And then she thinks twice about it. She's not gonna lie to Cinda. Cinda, I still need this for something. I have to do something.
Okay. My intention, hiding it away, is to give you peace of mind. And if that isn't going to happen, then, I don't
it's
blame
not
you.
that it won't give me peace of mind. I have something I need to do. I need to do it.
Well, can I, make the argument that I'm just willing to hold on to it for you until we're ready to do that? I'll give it back as soon as you ask for it.
Think that might be a wiser idea.
It
Class,
would be best to keep it in a safe place. Plus, we can just take
What's
it
up?
out when we need it.
what do you think?
It's your decision.
Sophia, how about this? There is a word that triggers it to open. And I'll let you pick it.
God, if my wine shatters, I'm gonna be so upset.
You pick the word, you can trigger it whenever you want to.
On second thought, I'm going to grab my wine back. Can I just pick it up?
God, this spell fizzles. I'm gonna be pissed off.
Alright.
Okay.
She's gonna toss a stone at you.
Catch it, fumble awkwardly, and then I place
Someone
it in the
catches
center.
it.
And the
Well,
wizard
guys,
cast
shake
it
her
while
hands.
doing her stuff.
Sophia, you hear the voice of Tap in your behind you. I suggest Chuckle Fox.
Is he invisible still?
Yeah.
Ah.
How close
And then
is
you-
he?
And then you hear the fluttering of wings retreating so rapidly.
Mm.
I don't feel safe knowing that guy is gonna know the trigger word to this spell.
Well, actually, she has the stone sitting in the middle of her 5 sapphire stones. And she looks at Sylphia and she says, "Come over here. Say the word you want to close it. And that will be the word."
Oh. Alright, she'll walk over there. And it's kind of awkward about it, but she'll whisper Bluebell.
Bluebell, that's cute. And then it shuts. It, vanishes. But I pick up the biggest of the sapphires, and I show it. I, hold it and lift it into the light for Sylphia to see, and there's, a little tiny stone inside it. That's where it is.
Alright. I trust you.
I trust you, too. I appreciate that you have put so much faith into me.
She's gonna lumber over back to her thing and just sit down.
Okay. And I gather up the crystals and I put them back in my pocket.
Oh. You put it in
Alright.
the crystal.
Ah, that's the vault. Sapphire vault. Isn't that cool?
Oh. What
That's a
happens
really
if the crystal
awesome spell.
breaks?
I don't think anything, you can't do it. Hold on. Spell.
Unbreakable.
All materials within the circle are pulled into the largest of the gems and are stored there in stasis. The contents do not age, weather, or rot. The gem can hold up to 500 pounds of material. The caster can use an action to speak a single chosen word and release the gem's contents onto the ground. Contents are also released if dispelled. So, it doesn't break, it's magic, but if someone knew better and cast a spell on it and was strong enough, they would be able to release everything from inside it.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Yes. So, she stands up and dusts herself off. What's the plan, guys?
Oh, we hit the road.
Wanna
Yeah.
move on?
If we're gonna leave,
Hit the road and get on moving. To Shady
I
Creek,
summon the
yeah?
Laster.
We don't have a choice
Alright.
again. He ain't coming back.
you don't think he's coming back?
I do not think he's coming back.
I don't think he could
Definitely
stay
is
if he
not.
did come back. You
Knowing
know,
the
after
way
what he did.
he's too strong-headed. We need to just get moving.
I clean off everyone from the rainwater from the night.
Thank you.
What does summoning Alaster look like?
King pulls the raven feather from his ear and uses it to paint a vertical line in the air in front of him, which splits and it opens widely for Alistair the Nightmare to emerge from. And it clops down in front of King.
That's
Just gotta be fucking dope, huh?
Huh?
That's so fucking cool.
And I just kind of like walk over to my horse that's just been tied to a tree.
And Sylphiel just turns into a bird. Black and blue smoke everywhere.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I actually have to go, guys. I don't mind if you keep playing.
Okay.
I'm willing to leave that choice up to you.
Yeah.
That's fine, because anything that I need, technically, I can get, so.
That's true. Yeah. If I know, Echo. If you feel like you need to run me in combat, feel free to do so.
Okay.
Okay, I trust you.
Go have fun.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Yes,
eat
have a good
Mexican
time.
food with
Later.
my friends.
Have fun.
Mexican food is so good. Have a good time.
I'll be doing a recap as soon as I get back. I might even get back while you're still playing. Oh wait, Echo's leaving. Never mind.
Okay, so Cinda hops on Snickerdoodle. The cart with horses are there, still where you left them, ready for use. And King is upon Alistair.
Sylphiel's still gonna take to the sky and keep a lookout from bird's eye view.
Okay.
Are you able to drive the cart again, or?
I can drive it.
Let's no do it. I'm not feeling like that right now.
Okay.
No problem.
You have proficiency in land vehicles, Snow.
Oh, is this... Wait, is this animal handling?
I will drive the cart.
You have proficiency in land vehicles?
I do.
Okay. I mean, anybody can drive the cart. It would just, if you're not proficient, then it would be a check to make sure that. I mean, it's a relatively low DC.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah.
Okay.
I will drive the cart.
All right. With Sylphiel overhead giving you guys an overwatch. Tap's still invisible, but you just know he's still there.
I'm actively looking
Sitting on the
for
back
him,
of
even, like,
Okay.
just for the second that he turns not invisible.
Once we're on the horses and we're moving, class, I'm not gonna do what I messaged you.
Okay.
Hagen sitting on the back of the cart just kind of watches the camp until it's out of sight and then looks away.
Can I sit with Hagen?
Of course. The cart, now only filled with 3. And King and Cinda taking up flanking positions. You ride towards the trail through the Crispvale thicket. And it's a beautiful morning. You smell the petrichor of the rainstorm that passed through. The wet mulch of the ground, the wood, and the leaves around you, all mingling together in a nice morning dew. It slowly begins to burn off as you travel. And about noon, you come to the edges of the Crispvale thicket.
If it's alright, I'd like to have a conversation before we get to the edge.
Sure.
So, as we're riding along, is King, are you on the left or right side?
It doesn't matter. It's very well said.
Yeah, I look over to King and I go, so I didn't read the contract too well. doesn't really matter. Just the main question is, the 60 gold covers what, standard combat, no dungeon delving. Like, what will you not do for what I paid you?
I will not accomplish anything that would put my life in undue danger. Now, I'm very aware of what I'm capable of, as you will become as well. If something is too dangerous for me, I will tell you.
I got a pretty good idea of your skills after witnessing what you could do last night. It was quite impressive.
I am a professional.
Now, is there a dollar amount that will make you go an extra step if something's too dangerous? Like, will you charge more, or will you just not do it?
Are you
Depending.
asking me to take on the duties of a full adventurer?
If it comes down to it and there is a price tag, I would like to know if that is an option.
Of course it's an option. Anything is negotiable.
Of course. So, price tag for a full adventurer.
500 gold pieces.
Per month?
A single charge of 500 gold pieces with the due promise that should my life perish, attempts to resurrect be made.
Okay, that's fair enough. If and when we do decide, I suppose we draw another contract, yes?
Yeah, and additionally, I should be able to render this contract moot point at any time I need to.
Okay.
You understand?
Of course. If this is the case, how about if rendered mute within, let's say, the first 3 months, I get half it back.
That is fair enough.
Alright. Draw up a contract later.
I'll handle it.
Alright. And that's all I wanted to say.
All right. As you finish this conversation, about 30 minutes into making your way out of the forested area that you're in, Elidar, you notice it first as you, coming out of the tree line, you see surrounding the road beyond it, and as far as the eye can see left and right, there's this thick fog, which is fairly strange because fog should be the other way around. You should be coming out of the fog when it comes to a forested area, but the fog is on the opposite side.
Does it look like it's rolling towards us?
Nope. It's kind of roiling in its place, not advancing into the forest at all. Static, but still moving like naturally.
I look at King. Does that look unnatural to you?
Does it look unnatural to me?
It does. And as do you approach the fog any further, or do you stop?
I'm gonna stop for a second.
A fog?
Yeah, it looks like an unnatural fog just rolling in place.
I get out of the back of the cart and start walking up to where the horse and people are.
He'll just stand up in the back of the cart and look after.
King just says, yes.
How high up does it go?
It goes up about 50 to 75 feet.
Ooh.
I swear to fucking God, if it's not one thing, it's the fucking other. What the hell?
Too high. For sure.
Let's just try to go around it, preferably.
So, Sylvia, your passive is 17, yes?
Hold on, let me make sure. Which one is that? Passive which one?
Perception?
Yes, 17.
As you start fanning out and looking at this fog, Eldar, you see it first with your high-ass passive perception. Gosh dang it. You see the makings of a humanoid shape. And then Sophiel sees it. And
How
it
far off
is slowly walking towards you along the road. It's about 300 feet.
I pull my gun up and I take a warning shot.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see how they react.
From where I'm flying, can I see if I
Okay.
can see them? My birdie eyes.
Shit, you're pulling that out. We might just be able to avoid it.
You really take a warning shot?
Yeah.
Like, whoa! What?
Okay.
Cover my ears.
Yeah. Oh, but are you scoping first to even look at it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I most certainly am.
Okay. When you scope in and you take a closer look, you go to pull the trigger and you see the figure clearly through your scope. It's a familiar figure. A figure that was speaking to a bunch of people only a few days ago. Or a couple days ago.
No fucking shot, bro. You're lying.
In purple robes,
You're fucking...
a kind of well-kept beard, long, dark hair with green purplish eyes.
And it's just him.
It's just him, and he's got an apple in his hand, and he takes a bite out of it as he emerges from the fog. Silphio, you recognize this person as well. I think the only person that doesn't recognize him is
King.
probably King, as the Archmage of Antiquity seems to approach you individuals, the collective, out of the fog.
I'm just gonna immediately yell, "You almost got fucking shot! What are you doing?"
Who's this?
Hello, you must be the collective.
You were just almost shot!
And he approaches you guys. Can you guys see anything past
No.
this little square?
No.
No. Before he steps any closer, can you not come closer? You see how this is a little...
All right, he'll be in the corner here.
Yeah, we have a no hot NPCs policy now, and you just can't come closer.
I don't know who this guy is.
You do. You've
you
seen
do.
him.
Yeah, we do.
It's the guy who made the big speech about the airship.
Wait, what the fuck? Why is he here?
So,
He takes
Why?
a bite of his apple.
why are you here? Why are you standing in front of us, huh?
Well, comes to my attention that you are, how do I put this? Trusted individuals to the crown.
So,
Okay.
And you are on a mission that meets the crown's interest. Am I right?
it's a possibility. So, what is it you want?
Well, considering that we just spent, the Crown and Empress Assembly has spent countless hours, resources, and manpower on a certain advancement.
Oh, you mean that piece of shit you showed off and called technological advancement? And I do the air quotes.
Yes. He kind of gives a knowing smile to you.
At 9 charisma.
Well.
Fuck, you got me there.
I mean, I thought it was pretty cool.
We thought we would possibly test out its capabilities while helping out the individuals that were helping out the Crown's interest.
Okay, so this comes across two ways. It's going to follow us, or we're riding on it.
Well, first of all, since you know who I am, and you know what I do, and where, where I'm coming from, do you trust me enough to follow me into the fog?
I don't even know what you're kind of trying to convey or say.
I trust no man in a seat of power as high as yours. But I suppose I'm willing to listen if there's some incentive.
Or maybe you could just convey clearly.
He's trying to get us to help him with the stuff we're already doing while testing out his new equipment.
Higgin, give me it's quite clear that Bjarn Vala, the Archmage of Antiquity, is quite excited to reveal something to you. There's no real malice in his eyes that you can tell from this distance.
No deception. This seems like he's the guy he's saying he is.
Pure excitement, yes.
So
wait, he's excited?
Yes.
what was his remark to my incentive thing? Anything? Nothing?
No, nothing. Nothing yet. Hold on. Your incentive, well...
Can we ride on the airship?
I just
Nolene
look
over
at
the group.
I look
Why?
at Snow like that's.
Why would that... You're riding your horse and buggy. That's going to take you forever to get to Shady Creek Run, right?
Yes.
Speak for yourselves.
I'm offering a faster mode of transportation.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, so you're just giving us a ride?
I think for Higgins' sake, you guys should take it. I'm not saying that because I'm a bird. I'm just saying this poor guy's depressed, man.
Remind me what's in it for us.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
I'll ride on a really cool flying ship.
Actually, what's in it for you?
I'm just excited to show off, that's all. No.
To a random group
I'm
of
inside checking
adventurers?
this guy.
Go ahead.
I'm also going to do that. What the
I
fuck?
think he sounds pretty cool. He's
Okay.
I'm gonna
Like,
straight walk up to him.
Okay, King and Snow, he is,
If Eldar approaches, I follow him.
Still feels also
He-
good to follow.
I'll approach, but not in a threatening way.
Okay,
Please
all
remove
right.
my permissions from Snow. I don't want to move her token.
Oh, yes, sure. Sorry about that. Give me a sec, hold on.
What does Cinda do, Echo?
I can't move her. But she follows.
Okay, and I'll give you ownership of Cinda, Echo.
Alright.
You want to show off to a group of adventurers.
So,
Hey, you
as
have
you follow, the fog doesn't seem to dissipate or anything like that. Not just
Alistair
yet.
is right behind me. You don't
Okay,
have to put him
gotcha.
on the field. He's just there for intimidation purposes.
Very well.
I'm gonna look this man in his eyes. I'm gonna put my hand out and I'm gonna say,
as soon as you started to follow him, he's leading you about 10
Oh
feet
no!
ahead.
If he starts walking, I tell him hold the fuck on. Like, no, you come back here. I want to have a word before we leave.
Have a little faith, my friend. And he starts just walking.
Only fools believe in faith.
Sylphiel disappears into the fog with him.
yeah. Higgin giggles and just like hops after him.
Well,
So just
Your
sticks her
orders.
hand out like, okay.
As he's walking, I'm just gonna say, if you double cross me, I don't care who you are, I'll put a bullet in your fucking skull and go forward.
He takes a bite of his apple. And
I tell
You
King,
walk-
just be on guard.
for about another 200, 300 feet, and slowly, within the fog, you begin to see a shape. The makings of wood and metal, slightly hovering above the ground. Can you all see what's...
I can see most of it.
See most of it? Why is it... Okay, hold on. Let me fix the
I can
The
spy
lighting here.
figures.
How tall is this ship?
Pretty big.
Too big, yeah.
It's got 40 cannons.
It is, yes. It is a very tall ship with a single gangplank leading up to the side. It's from where it's floating. It's about 5 stories high. From the ground, this monolith of an airship, and leads you all to the gangplank and starts walking up.
Is that AOC
Welcome.
there?
He turns to you all and he says, "You are the first citizens that are not part of this project to ever board it. So, I welcome you all to the Reclaimed." And he starts walking up the gangplank onto the ship.
I just look at King. There's no way this makes any sense. There's no way you just invite strangers. Why would you show off to us this?
Okay.
I think now might be the right time for that contract.
Yeah.
He's digging out his notebook.
Let's do the
I'm on the
King-
ship, why?
King hands
Oh,
a contract to Eladar.
I am now
Oh my god.
flat broke.
Came in through Cinda.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well,
We know who it
That's
came
'cause I had
in from.
hers
We just
selected
won't.
in
We came from King.
Can I? So this is the ship that was presented that day, right?
yes.
Can I examine like the plates from like I forget what the place is called, but from Isocross, just closer up.
Is like the underside where the metal
Yeah.
plates are. Okay.
Unless it's
They
on the
are.
ground.
No, it's currently just floating with this constant fog around it. And it seems to be what you can tell. Actually, the fog is emanating from the underside of this, and surrounding the area of the airship, concealing it within the fog cloud.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. But that also implies something terrifying.
Go ahead and go ahead and make a perception or investigation as you examine the underside.
Thank you.
Currently, the gun ports are closed on the sides, and it's just
Is
you
that
see the
like
windows of it.
fog coming from the plates themselves?
With a 12 perception, you can't really tell. I mean, it kind of makes sense in a way.
No, it makes a lot of sense. A little too much sense. Okay, I'll get on the ship.
Class, real quick, I'm activating the Ring of Shared Suffering.
Okay.
And that lasts until she takes it off or I turn it off.
Okay. Very well.
I hand a ring to Eladar. It is a platinum ring.
Okay.
I smell a bro, man.
Do you hand me 500 gold?
I do, yep. And now I am flat broke.
I tuck away the contract.
All right.
Glad to be a part of the collective. And then I dismiss Alistair.
All right.
I feel like we just signed on to something that I really did not want to be a part of, but here we go. And
Go.
I just head up the ramp.
Bjorn Falla will stop at the top of the gangplank. Let me know if you want to get onto the ship because I have invisible walls and whatnot.
Go ahead and drag me up.
Cool.
After the contract is signed, send a dabs.
Send a dabs?
I love it.
That's on recording.
Okay, so he will stop you all at the once you get onto the ship, leaving you all room to comfortably stand upon it. So if you'll have time to explore, Snow, come back. Get back here.
No, like literally legit.
That's
Snow
why you
just
lock
starts
doors, Class.
just walking around the ship.
Yeah.
Right click to lock the door.
Yeah.
Got the collective onto your airship.
I mean, if
it's really his fault.
So Snow went up to the door and like tried to open it. It's locked.
Yeah, no, he's definitely going to stop you there because you have an entourage before you. Bjorn Falla himself. I hear myself. Hello.
I hear you too.
Yes. Sophia. You see. It's a little distracting, but it's okay.
I'll set the push to talk if you can.
Yeah.
All right. So, the entourage is Bjorn Falla himself, which is the purple guy here. A older gnomish individual, male, and Silphiel, you would immediately recognize this gnome. You have talked to this gnome. He is in a proper suit of a retainer of the crown. Silphiel, this is Oliver Schreiber. And a woman in classic military righteous brand uniform, and a captain's hat, like a captain that would be on a regular ship. Beyond Falla addresses you all. Yes, the collective. Welcome to the Reclaimed. Now, I have invited you all here amongst the crew, and you see about 10 crew just going about their business around the ship, working on things, tying rigging, making sure that everything's working properly, going below deck here. To your right, you see a brass pipe that extends up out of the bowels of the ship here, and it is emanating white smoke. And from it, anybody with a passive perception of over 14 would smell something delicious, something that's being made for lunch. You can guess that this is probably the chimney for the kitchen. To your left, you see, and past Bjornfalla, you see 2 staircases that go up to a second level and then a third level that aren't depicted here yet, as I still need to work on the ship myself as a DM. But here, Bjorn greets you. So, I've invited you all because, well, yes, we revealed this beautiful ship, but we still need to test out its capabilities. So, when Oliver here, retainer to the king himself, said he had a group that was upholding the king's interest on their way north, we decided this might be a good idea to test out its stealth capabilities. One of which being the cloud you see around you.
Yeah, it worked pretty well.
I mean, you certainly look like a cloud.
It almost got you shot.
I'd like to point out, a cloud randomly appearing in a field raises some eyebrows and questions.
But a cloud moving slowly across the sky, would that raise suspicions?
Not in the slightest.
He waits for King to answer or not.
King just looks at him.
He smiles and nods.
How are you making this cloud anyway?
A simple enchantment. Well, not simple, but an enchantment.
You said, Schreiber, that guy? Oh, I know another Schreiber. I don't know you. How do you know us?
Still feels
He hasn't
Still looks
revealed his name yet.
unsatisfied with that previous
And
answer.
everybody but Sylphia doesn't recognize the other 2. Sylphia recognizes the gnome.
He did just tell us his name when he introduced him as the king's retainer.
Yeah, but
He didn't say his
said
name.
He knows us.
You
Right.
did say his name.
I said
I said
king's retainer.
I said his name. I thought he had introduced them as Oliver Schreiber. Sorry.
He
No. Not.
I'm mistaken.
Wait, did I really?
You did! I swear you did!
You can assume that's an error if it wasn't intended.
It wasn't intended.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
He just described him as the king's retainer.
Well, in that case, like you, I don't know you. You know us?
At this point, the gnome individual. Oh, gosh, dang it. Sophia, are you landing like on Oliver?
Yes, I said that, but I got talked over.
She's muted still.
Yeah.
Yes. I said
Okay.
that, but I keep forgetting that I'm on push to talk now. It's very awkward.
Okay. You see Sophia land on this gnome's shoulder, and he kind of gives a knowing glance and doesn't do anything. But he steps up just the same with Sophia on his shoulder.
If you intend to use this ship to see what it can do, does that mean you're going to look for a fight?
No. We're just testing its stealth capabilities, making sure that we can get past into areas that would require reconnaissance.
Why would you need us for that?
Well, Oliver,
What's the pay?
He's
This
already
time-
been paid, you silly man.
at this time, the gnome gentleman speaks up. Yes, you all, I am aware of, are headed towards Shady Creek Run, am I right?
Correct.
Funny how word's gotten around.
Well, he's not my son, because obviously I'm shorter. John. I work closely with John. John Schreiber in Zadash.
Got it. Okay, now it's making more sense.
King looks around at the collective to see if that name means something to them, and when Snow
Oh
says
yeah,
that,
yeah, John.
No,
Great guy.
he tells me that you are the group of individuals sent to take care of a problem that the Crown has run into. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll look to Sophia, like give her like a squinty look.
She's gonna like tilt her head at them, and then she's gonna fly off and turn back into a person next to King. Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, anyway,
I'm afraid I'm a recent hire.
yes, I don't believe I got your description.
We lost a member recently and gained another.
I see.
I'll have to
Well.
write John.
I see. Well, like the good Archmage says, we will offer you a ride to Shady Creek Run or wherever you need to go while testing its capabilities of stealth. And then we will drop you off, and that will be it.
Can we do some sightseeing on the way?
Well, our stealth capabilities on the ship require us to be slower than normal speed.
Perfect.
Slower than what you saw a couple days ago. And we tried collecting the collective while they were still in Hulperduke, but it would seem you got into a bit of trouble.
What? Us? No.
It's been known to happen, yeah.
Wait, in Hulperduke.
Is the fog that shrouds the ship permeable by us that are on it?
Well, Bjorn, are you going to make them a trusted members of the ship? Yes. Anyway, yes, you can see through the fog. All right. Go ahead, look now. Is anybody looking out into the fog?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
King does not turn
Sitting
back.
on top of this cannon.
You turn.
Yeah, I don't turn either. I just focus
You turn
on
and look out from the ship, and you realize that the fog is just an illusion.
Wow.
To make an illusion on that scale.
Takes quite a bit of magic, says
Yeah,
Bjorn.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Well, with what we recovered, the ship is capable of it.
I definitely want to know more about the
Will you
stuff that
give
you recovered.
tours?
Sorry?
Tour? Like a tour? Can I go through and look and see?
Well,
We
yes,
do,
we're going to be spending a couple days here, so you are free to reign the ship, save the captain's office in the back here, which is just through these doors, that door, and then the door beyond it. But with the captain's permission here. By the way, this is the captain of the Reclaimed. Her name is Nadine Viss. And you see the woman take a bow.
I'd like to divine sense.
All right.
As an action, I can detect good and evil. Until the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
Gotcha. So you don't sense any beings of that nature. a save for the about 30 feet up into like your what is it, 4 o'clock? About 30 feet away, you sense a tiny fiend.
Of course we do.
Yes. Well, only King. I
don't mention
sorry.
it.
I know.
And that's all you sense.
There's no hallow spell on the ship anywhere?
No.
King looks surprised, but he doesn't say anything.
So, respect the captain, respect our quarters, respect the crew, but you may use the facilities as you will. We have set up bunks for you on the second lower deck. A nice little room for all of the collective. Well, enjoy your stay.
Wow. Thank you.
And they will turn around and retreat into Captain's office.
Sylphield said thank you. Once again, I forgot on my push to talk.
Okay.
Just ignore it.
I am so freaking out right now. Look at this. We're on it. We saw it and then we're on it.
I'm sure Cindy will react with enthusiasm. Will follow Higgin around.
Okay. So, yeah. What do
He
you
finds a wall to hold up.
Okay. You hold it up well. It's sturdy.
Yeah.
New
Leaning
wood.
against the wall.
Yeah.
I go upstairs.
So yeah, you can go into these rooms here, Kala or Silvio, if you would like,
Alright.
and check them out.
I shall use Cinda to actually explore the ship.
Oh, fun fact! You can hold
Yeah.
control to use the measurement tool.
Yes. Why do you suddenly sound like you're on a Metal Gear Solid radio?
Right.
Say what?
I apologize. I put this together all morning.
Oh, whoops, I forgot. Right.
And yeah, you, the collective has been invited onto the ship that they saw at Hubberduke. So let me know what you want to look at. If you want to look down below, the cannons that are here on deck. The ship is yours.
Cinda will go explore the lower decks. You can explain
I'm
that
probably
later.
gonna go with Cinda. Whatever's making the magical fog would be something he'd want to see.
Same here. Snow also really wants to see that. Every
Okay.
magical thing on here.
It is something he wants to see.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Sylphield
All right.
will just tail behind everybody.
It is clear to everyone that King does not trust this situation.
Yeah, same. Same.
So it's just
Okay.
like two
first-
dark, edgy guys leaning up against the wall, both
I
looking
didn't realize
identical.
we had 3 edgy people, so Sylphio's gonna have to back out of the edgelord role for a little bit.
She doesn't want to lean against the wall too.
Nope, she's actually gonna accompany Higgins, Cinda, and Snow.
King is not, he's not being, like, gloomy. He's got this ring on his hand that he's constantly tweaking around, which I think the only person who would know what that meant is Cinda, because she's the one who saw it, and the Vake, but he's not here. But he looks at the ready, basically. Like, you can talk to him, he's not going to be, like, mean or gruff or whatever, but he looks careful.
Yeah. First things first.
My
Yeah.
gun never leaves my hands, by the way. So it's always
Fair
out
enough.
and at the ready.
The surroundings around King and Eldar are busy. There is like I said, about 10 crew at one time, coming in and out from the lower decks up to the upper decks, doing different things on the ship, tying rigging, retying rigging, checking everything, making sure it's functional.
Can I ask a quick question of Eladar?
Yep, I'm free as long
King
as.
will lean over and just say, "Is this normal?"
For the group to act this way, it is kind of normal, yes.
No. Is this... Does the collective regularly be assigned onto airships?
Not airships, but as far as I'm aware, they do take random jobs from different people. I am just a little bit newer. A little bit older than you in the group. Maybe by a couple days.
Like a week.
I see.
I don't like the situation they put me in here. I told them I did not want to board the airship well before we even saw it on display.
Wasn't
Snow.
it your idea to steal it?
No! I said I wanted no part if it was being stolen.
King will call out to Snow, who's nearby.
Yeah, what's up?
I just wanted to know. Is this typical?
No, it absolutely is not. This, honestly, is very out of the blue.
Okay.
But, it's not like we have a target on our backs or anything. But
don't you say that bullshit. We were attacked by those shadow things the other night. So you cannot say that.
I mean, politically.
There are no bounties on your head, I would know. But...
Okay. Although this is definitely a very weird situation to be in.
Thank you. I just needed to be sure if I was
Very random.
careful for no reason. Good to know.
No, I honestly still, I'd say continue to be careful. I mean, I'm not gonna trust everyone here.
Are Higgin and Cinda typically so carefree?
I guess you'd have to ask their opinions. Hagen, a very sweet bunny from another realm. Cinda is a very knowledgeable wizard who knows their craft.
Noted. Thank you.
Oh, look at King. What was this ring you gave me, by the way? I forgot to ask.
Should we find ourselves in dire situation, I can use that to ward you against damage.
Nice.
Appreciated.
You are my contract holder, and so you will be the target of my warding bond. You can hand it to someone else if they need it instead.
Alright, I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Anybody exploring the ship, first things first, these cannons are not typical cannons that you've seen on ship.
Cannons.
At the back,
They're
where
120s?
They're laser cannon. No.
10 arcane. That's what they are. Basically, at the rear, there where the hatch for where the cannonball goes into, and there is just a light purple crystal at the back. It is currently not glowing, and not activated. It's just inert right now. And there doesn't seem... Usually they would keep some cannonballs nearby to reload the cannon. But these cannons do not have any ammunition next to them.
I think Cinder would be like, "Oh, that's fascinating."
Yeah.
I love it.
Like a history roll or something.
Probably.
Can Cinder rock an Arcana?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hagen will do that too.
Whoa!
27.
Alright.
Maybe you should just
Then,
roll her shit from now on.
Cinder opens her mouth and says,
Yeah,
"This is
okay.
when you say what she said."
Hagen, don't touch it.
I was waiting for other rolls, but Cinda is the first to come to that conclusion.
I'll add a guidance to that 24 as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that'd be another D4, which I'm trying to roll, but
So in unison. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
in unison.
Cinder and Hagen.
Yeah, like you're both examining the same cannon on opposite sides, and then you come to the same realization, and you both look up at each other in the eyes. It's an arcade cannon.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
hilarious.
Yes.
That's pretty amazing.
Are there any runes or things I can write now? I'll take
The
you a
runes?
nesting if you can.
Could you imagine if Zurich got a hold of one of these?
The
Yeah.
runes are pretty foreign. Nothing you've ever seen before. And Snow, are you checking out these cannons as well?
He'll copy them down.
I guess I'm still in the conversation with King and Eladar.
Okay. Fair
Can I
enough.
do an Arcana check just for shits and giggles?
Yeah, go for it.
That's my favorite type of Wiener Schnitzel. The shits and giggles.
What?
Damn. All right. So yeah, you it still feels like, oh, this,
That's pretty nice.
yeah,
Can I
no cannonballs.
say
Looks like it
Sin-
operates on magic.
Cinda begins making notes for an idea for a new spell based
All
on
right.
the canon.
Oh, that's
Sounds
awesome.
good.
Ignore this.
For going
You have
forward.
flashing thoughts as we lean on against the wall.
I said ignore it. I just wanted to see.
So going forward, if any of you decide to operate one of these, it will take an action to fire. It doesn't need to be reloaded. It carries with it 5 charges, and then it needs to ramp up again for a turn. But each charge will do 4d8 plus 7 force damage.
That's a badass cannon.
Oh.
I'd like to
I've seen
imagine.
better.
I'd like to imagine it. It sounds like a Kodak camera charging up after each shot.
I think definitely hope we can use it.
He would not give us stats if we didn't have a chance to use them.
So I just I'm gonna go ahead and put that in player notes. Arcane main deck, arcane cannons.
So you're saying we're gonna get in a fight?
You might. Who knows?
Possibility.
Random possibility.
Anybody that
Let's
wants
just,
to read the
letting
contract.
you know how the
is
cannons
also
work, no
here.
problem.
Spicy.
4d8 plus 7 force. And they also are a plus 7 to hit.
So it's a level 3 airship with at least 3 officers. Yeah, that checks out.
What's the range on the cannon?
A million.
It'll be 4 to 8. 100.
4 to 8?
Yeah,
400 to 800.
Oh, okay.
400 to 800.
Is that double for me?
By the way,
Because
does it
Outrider-
look like a regular cannon?
Yes, it does. It is in the. It looks like the runes were put on there, like recently. They're just etched in,
Got it.
but they're foreign. They are of Dwendalian design, but they are definitely arcane in nature.
Yeah,
Going.
anywhere on this ship that there's runes, he will either take an etching or write it down in his book.
Okay.
Copy down everything he sees.
Make a dexterity check with proficiency
Okay.
to see how
Did I see
accurately.
your contract?
Eladar did.
How do I do a dexterity? There. Oh, I found it. Ability check.
Oh, I just wanted to check.
Are you proficient with acrobatics?
You can read it.
Sweet.
Me?
Awesome.
I am. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that.
It's in player notes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know. Thank you.
Acrobatics. Advantage, you said?
I will.
No, it's just a dexterity check with proficiency.
Oh, proficiency. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. All right. You feel like these are written down accurately.
But yeah, cool.
Okay.
If you want me to, I could.
Checking the second deck, and this is this ship has a total of 4 decks below the main deck. So the second deck below the main deck, towards the front of the ship, you smell lunch being cooked. You glean that to be the galley. Where a chef is hard at work, or a crew of chefs are at work preparing lunch for the crew. Here beneath the grate, and you can see up past into the sails of the main deck. You see like 2 small dinghies, like lifeboats, that can be raised up if they're. I mean, this ship can double as a regular ship as well, and it does float, so it would make sense that they would have different lifeboats if ever it would to go down at sea, as well as a lift to lift any extra supplies from lower decks. Along the rim or the sides, currently the hatches are closed, but you see on each side there are about 8 cannons, larger than the ones on top, ready to come out of their ports on each side. So 8 and 8, so 16 cannons. And they also have a arcane crystal in the back, but larger. The below deck cannons,
Bigger?
yes.
These are the cannons. Cannonons.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do 68 force damage. With a +8 to hit. I'm writing this out for you. Sorry, 68 plus 8. Cool.
Got it.
Cool.
And these will hold 3 charges before needing to recharge. Oh, I'll add this. 5 charges. And 3 charges. Should you want to use the below deck cannons. They are pretty stationary. The ones up top seem to be, you could rotate them 360 degrees. And they were pretty easily movable. But they do lock into place, just so, you know, with the movement of the ship, they don't just roll everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Those are the outer edges. In the middle is just crates and boxes of just different supplies that you would have to break into them to find out what's here on the second deck. Towards the rear of the ship is a little area for like there are bunk like cots or hammocks. You know, there's one lower one and one top one, and there are several for the crew here on the second deck. Aside all the supplies, and then going down the stairs towards the rear of the ship would be the third deck. This is split into. Here you see the same on the outer edge. More cannons. This one has 8 cannons as well on each side. Another 16 cannons. The hatches are closed, and towards the front and the rear, not a part of the cannons, where the cannons are 2 larger separated sections where your rooms are. And the section to the rear of the ship seems to be a big community room with proper like 8 beds within that are at your disposal. That is where you'll stay. And then the fourth deck, and all throughout as you're checking out the ship, there are multiple crew. You see about 5 crew members per deck. So the crew seems to be about 30 to 40 right now.
And they're watching us pretty closely, or?
They're interested that you're on board, but they were warned, so they just kind of like glance, like maybe a little bit longer at Hagen and Snow, because they've probably never seen a Haragon or a Foxkin before. Exactly. And then the fourth deck, the most bottom deck, is you hear from the third deck. You hear the faint pulsing of machinery, and you believe that this might be the deck where all the machinery and how the ship operates on the fourth deck. And it kind of gets why the bottom of the ship is so well heavily plated, armored, is to protect this machinery. It is gated and locked from your entrance. But you can hear the faint pulsing of arcane workings.
Yeah.
And that's the basics of the ship.
It's like an employees only sign on the door.
It is guarded. Yes, it is from anybody that doesn't know what they're doing.
Okay. Couple guards there.
Currently there is, yes.
All right.
Go.
Cool. It's a big ship.
It is
Really big ship.
real big ship. About 38, 38 cannons, roughly 40 cannons. Because there's another two additional free cannons up here, up where 16 each deck. There's 2 decks with cannons, so that's 32 plus the 6 that are here. That's 38, and then 2 that aren't depicted up here. So 40 cannons. It is well outfitted. So, collective.
So are we underway now? Is that? I mean, we're
As you finish your run through of the ship, you do see the captain emerge from.
Where's Tap?
Not on the ship.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't know where he is. You can make a perception check if you'd like.
Also,
I'm good.
I need to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, one last thing before you go. You do see the captain emerge, close the door behind her. Hello. Or that's not her voice. Hello. And she'll go up to the helm at the very top here and begin operating the ship. And you feel, if you're on the 3rd deck where your rooms are, you hear the ramping of arcane pulses from below. And you feel the ship lift.
He's gonna run up to the top floor as soon as he feels it moving.
And it will.
I know that the deck isn't finished yet, but I would like to stick by the captain while they're starting up the ship.
Okay.
Theater of mind.
Yes. Is a traditional captain's wheel, but right next to it there is a copper or metal post with different levers and buttons that are maybe beyond you. Maybe with some training you can figure them out.
I'm just super happy to see all of it.
But she does pull some levers and press some buttons, and the ship starts to lift from its location up into the air, with the fog cloud still surrounding it. And that's where we'll end the session.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Am I the only one who thinks the captain looks like AOC?
It does. I didn't realize that.
The captain.
Looks to be mid-30s.
Alright.
Yeah.
Are we going to do an RP though?
Sure. There wasn't much, but we can definitely have an RP. Yeah, we do. Let's go with Eladar.
Before we do that, just for continuity's sake, we didn't leave the horses and Snickerdoodle behind, right?
No, part of you entering, some of the crew helped with getting the cart on deck.
Okay.
Storage area or something.
The second deck does have the second deck below where the boats are, they stacked one on top of the other, and then they made a little area for the horses to be taken care of.
Gotcha. Okay. Come on.
Okay.
I've